Ah, Miss Yanfei, you've returned. With Miss Jiqiao in tow, too, I see. How are they?
About...
You lost them!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Mora! Do you have any idea? I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back.
No problem. But before I can give an official, it was in fact genuine Smaragdus Jedi in...
Of course! Genuine...
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market research.
Thank you very much. How could you...
Looks like I'll have to find some way to...
Please wait, Miss Chow. I have... It's not convenient to speak here, so let's find some...
What should I try this time?
Like to make people smile.
Miss Yanfei, what is this about?
No. What I wanted to talk about is, there is a chance that the Orin laid on those hairpins...
What do you mean? Are you implying?
Obviously not. I'm no adventurer, let alone... I don't know if Granny told you this, but Smaragdus Jadeite is found deep underground. If mere mortals come into contact with it, well, they'll be sick in the best case. Mr. Chow, did you at any time...
No, not at all.
Now that is strange. If I've deduced correctly, he may still have the Smaragdus...
If that's the case, we should go confront him right...
Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way... And then, he'd throw the Smaragdus Jadeite into the sea After that, he would simply insist that Mr. Chow pay up. Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and praying that the...
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of situations...
Well then, since you're so...
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first...
Huh? Does there have to be a contract for everything? It feels like Yan...
These are my formal terms of engagement. Everything anywhere commissioned but not bound by...
I understand.
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. Okay. And I'll also need your signatures on paper.
This contract has so many pages!
All right, that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and they're...
I've had to read through...
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy. Not for now, no. Despite how I don't believe you have been part of an investigation.
Miss Yanfei, I have to ask...
Because, as it happens, I'm whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry or... Also, the idea of someone abused... But again, let's not dwell on this. Ah, I've got it. If Mr. Crossell had his
Oh there. Come, listen. Come and see these. Let me tell you how.
Why, hello there.
No, nothing of the sort.
There's not... That was the first time I'd ever encountered it, so I had no way of... He was quite generous with his money, too, so I did... Why, yes.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, what should I try this time?
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Huh? If my eyes don't... Yes! I've heard it said that Smaragdus ne...
A thin layer of separation.
If you must see for yourself, try...
Is that so? So, did you find anything? So they really are different. But wait, how
There's nothing special to it. It just so happens... These two stones actually look very similar. Someone with... There may be only a subtle difference for the... And I'm sure...
All right, let's focus up.
But never mind, Shirto. Why?
Unusual actions have unusual reasons behind them.
Miss Yenfei?
If you could just confirm for me once more,
Yes, that...
then I have no.
Of course.
This document shall serve as sign.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say there.
With this hard evidence to back.
On the contrary, this is. If you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me think. Jewelry. Aha! Got it!
Well, that was quick.
Because lots of people come to me, as you know, liyue, but the amendments as such.
So you helped.
Yes, well, you sound surprised. No, oh, this has not.
Again with that casual.
Well, that's that then.
Try your luck betting on Jade?
Race you.
Thank you. Stop it, very much.
Oh, Miss Yenfei, it's you.
Have no further has a merchant.
Crosel. Yes, the design of the hair. This order was on hold for a very long time.
Doesn't seem like.
Miss Sinksy,
Yes, I'm sure of it. Mr. Crosel, I also kept a copy for my own records. See for yourself. The item is called Smaragdus. The inlaid gemstone is recorded as.
Thank you, Sinksy. Now,
Sure, it isn't serving.
nothing you need to worry about. Just a.
Why is everyone's first reaction always to assume someone or some.
I believe we have almost all the evidence.
The weirdo with the snake?
Because only he can provide an. Once we have this fine.
So many medicines, but no cure.
My, to what do I owe? And if it isn't Miss Yenfei as well? Now that's an even
No. I'm here this
Smaragdus jadeite? The Seven Mountain... It is abundant. Anyway, I'm sure... I suppose that you're about...
That is indeed the case.
No trouble at all. But after I gave him my reply, his I wonder, Miss Yenfei.
You needn't
You're too kind.
That Baiju guy is as weird as ever. Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like he was fishing for something back there?
Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence we need. Let's go find Mr. Crossell.
Miss Yanfei, have you finished your investigation?
Yes, my investigation.
Wonderful. Well then, please.
Of course. Mr. Crossell, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original.
Sure. Wait, what? Me pay her?
Not at all. According to my investigations and the material evidence that we've gathered, the substance claimed to be Smaragdus jadeite that was in. Now, the contract states very clearly that 10 times the price shall be paid should the article not be genuine. Accordingly, you are liable.
Material evidence? What material evidence? Why, Miss Yan, I spent a huge sum to obtain that Smaragdus jadeite, and yet you...
Indeed. Only a testimony from an expert witness. This is a processing record from the Jade Mystery, along with stones.
Seriously? Even the boss there couldn't differentiate between. In any case,
That's an unsubstantiated.
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just as
Ugh. Looks like our first piece of
Hard evidence, something legally binding.
This document proves that my hairpins are the real.
Our second piece of evidence didn't work either.
You know, you could be right. Perhaps.
Of course I'm right. All the evidence.
Well, hang on a moment now, because I do recall. Traveler, would you do the honors?
What?
Smaragdus jadeite springs forth from sustained contact with Smaragdus jadeite over a prolonged period will, in Mr. Crossell, were you aware of these peculiar...
I...
No idea, you say? I'm afraid that this falls outside the scope of my work, but within that, however, I'm sure that Don't worry, Mr. Crossell. I will make I trust that you'll give them your full...
What? Wait!
Oh, so you knew? Oh, dear Mr.
Huh? No, I...
Aren't actually inlaid with genuine Smaragdus jadeite. You do understand, Mr. Crossell. Your answer, please.
Yep, he's seriously intimidating, right?
I admit it. I confess. The ore I had inlaid on those hairpins was Smaragdus nephrite. But I'm a victim in all of this, too. But after receiving it and carrying, I went to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get myself checked out, only to discover that this sort of stone... That's why I had another pair of hairpins made from Smaragdus. I kept the real Smaragdus jadeite, and especially I was worried that someone would see through it.
Exactly! If they weren't the real deal...
I didn't want to either, but when I purchased that Smaragdus jadeite, if word got out that
All right, let's cut the appeals phase right there.
10 times.
Crossell looks like he could faint any second.
As for me, according to my contract with Mr.
20%? That's as much as I spent.
There's no need. It's fine. You don't have to pay me that much, Mora. Even if the Smaragdus jadeite on those hairpins was fake, I still bear responsibility for losing them. Legally or not, I think...
Ms. Jichao, you...
However, Mr. Crossell, since you have no use for that chunk of Smaragdus jadeite, why don't...
What? But
Miss Yunfei, I'll turn the Smaragdus...
Well, that's not quite...
Thanks so much for your help this time, Miss Yunfei.
Oh, come on. No need...
Well...
Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossell, it seems that my client has no
Is that so?
Actually, Mr. Crossell, I could see from the hairpins you produce that you're very skilled in jewelry design. If we could join forces...
Well, that's that. And we've got the Smaragdus jadeite that Granny wants too.
Exactly. Usually when... even though
The right solution depends on the objective of my client, Mr. an Adeptus. Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by the title of Adept in any case. Don't you think that the Liyue...
Paimon can think of someone who would definitely disagree with your reasoning.
Well, since we got what we came for, it's time to...
You can't beat the atmosphere in here.
you've returned. Good, good.
Well, if we're all
Oh, you.
I'm off then. Bye. Oh, yes, Traveler. Make sure I've been looking into...
Come now, child.
I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
That child. Goodness. Indeed she is. Liyue Yanfei might be over. Liyue, all right then. Let us speak of this no more.
Oh, Paimon's so excited!
There we go. Hold it firmly. If you were to drop it, take these blueprints with you as well. You'll...
Wait a minute, Granny! How exactly...
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I've already...